Hey everyone, I'm Anthony Matos, and this is your weekly sports report. It was a very jam-packed week of action for BHS Sports, so let's hop right into it. A few months ago, we brought to you a story about the girls' ice hockey team being nominated in the Poland Spring Ice Runs Deep contest. The company presented the program with the Team of the Year trophy for the Women's Division II. We want to congratulate the team on a successful season. Girls softball is 9-6 after a 9-3 win over Watertown on May 2nd. The team lost to Tingsboro on the 4th, 14-6, before getting back in the win column against Melrose. We go to those highlights.
It was senior night at Marvin Field for girls softball as they took on the Melrose Red Raiders. In a lopsided affair, the Devils got off to a hot start with a 10-0 lead. Melrose got on the board because of a successful double steal attempt, making it 10-1. Burlington tacked on 3 more runs, making the final score 13-1. After the game, head coach Kristen Farrell commented on the senior day festivities.
It's just really nice to have, a day where the seniors go out and have some fun and hit the ball. And it felt good to have a nice warm day and to have a win for the seniors. Love that. It's always a good day when the seniors win on senior day. Alyssa did a great job on the mound, and our defense was pretty solid today, so that was nice to see. The pitching for Melrose, we just had to adjust to a little bit, and we did, second, third time through the order, they made some really good adjustments and hit the ball.
As of this taping, the team will compete with Wakefield on May 9th. Updates next week. After losing 5 straight games, Burlington Baseball has won 3 games in a row, including 2 this week, against Reading and Melrose, 3-2 and 5-4 respectively. Their record stands at 6-7 and will be in Wakefield on the 9th. Updates next week. Girls lacrosse won 3 games in a row, moving their record to 9-5 this season. Against Woburn, they won 18-8. Against Wakefield, they won 13-8 and 15-4 over Winchester. Burlington will host the Wilmington Wildcats at Varsity Field on May 13th. Boys lacrosse continued the win streak after a 16-5 win over Woburn Memorial on May 3rd. And here are the highlights against Wakefield.
On a breezy day at Varsity Field, the boys Lacs competed with their Middlesex League rival, the Wakefield Warriors. The game was a lopsided affair as the Devils scored 7 goals in the first, Wakefield had 2. In the second quarter, Burlington added 9 goals and the Warriors added 1, halftime 16-3. Burlington finished it off in the third with another 5 goals while the Warriors added 3. The final score, 21-6. Burlington.
The streak came to a halt after the team lost to Winchester 14-11 on May 8th. Burlington hosts Wilmington at Varsity Field on the 13th. Girls tennis went 1-1 this week after a 4-1 win over Reading Memorial on May 3rd. The winners in the Reading match were Mason Alonji, Sonali Patel, Jules Piscatelli, Alessia Pedruzzi, Phoenix Mahoney, and Therese Kaczynski. Burlington lost 3-2 over Watertown on May 6th. Winners were Alonji, Piscatelli, and Pedruzzi, and the team is now 7-4 as of this taping. The meet against Wakefield Memorial is still to be played. Boys tennis won back-to-back matches against Reading 4-1 and Watertown 5-0. In Reading, Pathak, Andrew Pearl, and Shaw won in their singles matches, while Sony and Jumont won in their doubles matches. Sophomore Austin Lee won first-seconds doubles match in his varsity debut against Watertown, and Burlington improves to 7-4 and will be at Wakefield Memorial on May 9th. Updates next week. The girls and boys track teams both competed with Wakefield on April 30th. The girls lost 77-59, while the boys moved to an undefeated 4-0 after an 82-54 win. Top finishers for the girls were Hope Hannafin, Cora Laverty, Lucy Clement, Lacey Lauder, Kaya Cummings, and Audrey Londino. The top finishers for the boys team were Dylan Giles, Colin Irwin, and Sean Cox. As with this taping, the meet with Stoneham is underway. Updates next week. Boys volleyball is 6-7 after going 2-0 this week, with wins over Framingham and Belmont by a score of 3-0. Winchester High School is next up on May 9th. As with this taping, the game is still to be played. Unified basketball is 3-0 after wins against Melrose, Watertown, and Stoneham. Burlington will be in Reading on May 13th. For more Red Devil action, go to bcattv.org/sports and check out our Twitter page at BNEWS Sports. That's all for now. I'm Anthony Matos. Back to you guys in the studio.